Hey guys, welcome to Prince of Peace Tarot. I'm Justin, and today I'll be doing a reading for those of you with Sagittarius placements in your chart. So if you have Sagittarius anywhere within your chart, this reading could resonate, and if it does, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. Okay guys, so before I jump into your spread, let's say a prayer. Infinite Creator, Olodumare, to my higher self, my Ori, Ashu, Obatala, to the Agum Marine Laye, Holy Spirit, Spirit Guides, to my benevolent ancestors, known and unknown, Florine Williams, Norman Williams, Exius Woolley, thank you for allowing me to source the most accurate reading for those with Sagittarius placements in their chart. All right, guys, let's get into your reading. It's a 5-card spread, including the top and bottom of the deck. Your first card out is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Then you have the 9 of Cups in the reverse, the 5 of Wands in the upright, 5 of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Swords in the reverse. At the top of the deck, you have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 3 of Wands. Whoo, guys, there's so much stuff going on in your reading. I feel like, and I know it's been a minute since I talked to you guys, so hey, how you doing? I had to get a lot of readings done, and I had a lot of personal readings, so it kind of backed me up. But guys, there's some conflict. Only conflict because you are changing. There are a lot of changes happening, but I feel like you guys are going through a lot of uncomfortable changes. You have angel number 55, all right? 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords. You also have angel number 99 with the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. This gives me karmic energies, things closing out, but also changing and leveling up. See, when you're dealing with 5 is like 5 senses. It's the material world. And when you deal with the angel number 9, you're dealing with a higher sense of self, purpose, and different things like that. So you have these two numbers in your spread almost opposing each other, but reminding you of breaking out of old cycles, either old karmic cycles or old ways of being, to level yourself up in a certain kind of way. And I think this is happening due to it's like you find conflict in the old, or as you are rising to be something new, there is always someone trying to stop you, which is so, I mean, it makes me upset. Don't let anger take you over, but I could understand why you're upset. I could really understand why you're upset. And then when I see this number, and this is just what I'm feeling from your reading, guys, going from 5 to 9, there are no numbers in between, except you do have 2s. 5 to 9 could be saying that things could have been changing in a way that you didn't see or were prepared for. It's almost like you feel like I have to drop that old cycle that I may have comfort in, and you're thrusting me into this 9 energy, and I'm not like ready for it, but it's like you have to be ready for it. Like you have to, it's like you got to make a choice. And if every interaction of the past is showing you don't belong here, or I'm going to cause a problem, you have to choose to turn the other way. Okay, kind of thing. Definitely. Give me a second. Because the one thing that I do see is that, you know, whatever you all are working on, it's good. You got the King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. This is that Midas touch kind of energy. Anything you're working on is actually going to do well, is going to make you some money. And the 3 of Wands being in the upright tells me you're willing to see it through, to actually see that it brings you something. You have the patience to see that. But then when I see these 5s, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, this is other people seeing it too, and then trying to get in the way of it. Now, the 5 of Swords is negative. That's negative to me. 5 of Wands is kind of negative, kind of positive. With the 5 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and the upright, it's almost telling me you need to accept the fact that you have competition. Okay? You're going to have to accept the fact that either, you know, you could say to yourself, I don't compete with nobody, and you're probably not, but there could be people competing with you, you know, or maybe, you know, some of you do work in different things where you have to compete. You know, you want to be better than the next person, not in a bad way, but just in a more of a make me sharper, better kind of way. And it could be saying that things from the past, you know, old things, old people coming back are getting in the way of you competing and making it to the top. So it could go either way, you know, for you all, where it's like, look, the only person I'm competing with is myself. These other people are competing with me. Or, you know, I am in a field or a position where, yeah, it's a little competitive. And so long as I stay balanced, I'm actually still in the race. Now, where I see the balance is in the suits, in the elements. So, for instance, here you have 2 Pentacle cards with the King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, both in the reverse. You have 2 5s. Oh, excuse me, not 2 5s. That's not what I was looking for. You have 2 Wands cards, all right, with the 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and you have 2 Swords cards with the 4 of Wands. I mean, 4 of Swords, 5 of Swords, right? So you got 2 in the Pentacles, 2 in the Swords, 2 in the Wands, 2, 2, 2. You need balance. You have 1 Cup card, which is the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Now, there is no other cup card. 9 of Cups in reverse is saying you have to fill your own cups. You have to fulfill your own cups, both of these here. You can't look outside of yourself, not right now, all right? This is spirituality, your emotions, true fulfillment and contentment. You have to find a way to give that to yourself and not to look outside of yourself for that. When you look outside of yourself, the 5s are telling me you're attracting. So here, I think I moved a little fast. When you get the 5s, you got freedom from cycles of matter, all right, which is giving me karmic energy, right? You have spirituality, taking a risk, change, and imbalance. And we know we got imbalance with the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and we know that the reading is calling for balance by giving you 2s of every suit, right? 2, 2, 2. Then from a creative perspective, when you get the number 5, this is travel, desire, sexuality, energy, and attraction. And I do feel like some of you can be traveling. I'm not seeing too many travel. Oh, 3 of Wands could be a travel card. Some of you all could be traveling. But I'm seeing that your actions, your movement to do better for yourself is attracting enemies and competition more than anything. I mean, yes, enemies and competition. Now, when you get 9s, okay, like you have the 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, you have psychic ability, insight, healing, okay? Right now, you could be shooting for an ideal. You could be working hard to have your ideal manifestation come about, whether that be in love or money or whatever it is that you are trying to create. So that's idealism, it's courage, it's independence, right? Especially with these 2 9s. You have to learn how to be a little bit more independent. And then from a spiritual perspective, it's compassion, generosity, and inspiration. And whether this is you or not, when I'm seeing the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, this could be like greed, money, being self-centered. Now, this could be someone you are dealing with who has that energy, or you could have what am I trying to say? Not an influx of feelings, but you can come in and out of feeling like that, like feeling very altruistic and then feeling very self-centered, okay? Now, when you fulfill your own needs with the 9s, that gives you enough to sustain yourself that when you help others, you are not depleted. Now, if we are in like reversal energy and this is negative, like I'm not giving to myself or I'm not being giving because I'm being greedy. Now, if you are more focused on the money end and not how what you can do can actually help or change or shape society or people or whatever it is, this could be like a little warning to say, like, don't let you or greed be your only motivation. Don't let that be your only motivation, okay? Because you could see it's the types of people that are coming against you. They're like that. You know, those are those kinds of people, the ones that actually see your light, see that you can change things and possibly make a lot of money doing what you're doing. They see that and they attack you for it, but that's because they're very selfish, self-centered people. So, you know, don't even let these attacks make you like that, because it really can. It can make you tired of people. You can get really tired of people real fast. But you're in a growth period of a stage of awareness. So just understand that you are not what people do or what people do towards you. That doesn't mean that says something about you. It says something about them. If you can keep that in mind, you can keep your spirit up and your vibration high, and you don't fall into this like, you know what, fuck it, it's just about the money because fuck people kind of thing. If that resonates for anybody out there who needs to hear that. But I literally, I could see why you would feel that way, because it's some people that's just going too far. Some of you all need to be careful in love. Like, I'm getting King of Pentacles in reverse energy here, as well as King of Swords at the bottom, past the Three of Wands. This could be someone hiding something, hiding like that they are with other people. Please, guys, you know, these nines, a lot of y'all might not want to be dealing with just yourself, but if you keep rushing into things with people, you're going to come across a lot of cheaters, a lot of fakes, or people trying to use you for money. Now, after that, we have the Three of Swords, after the King of Swords. All right? Libran energy, maybe some of you are dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Taurus, but that doesn't matter. Don't let the signs get you the energy. This is someone who's very manipulative and is possibly a cheater. This is manipulation. You got it twice in these two. Heavy manipulation, whether it be in money or the way they speak to you, manipulating your mind, manipulating finances. At the top of the deck, some of you all are dealing, and I pick up this all the time, because I know a lot of you are spiritualists, herbalists, and different things like that, or just trying to expand your spirituality. There is expansion here too, especially with the Three of Wands. And then the Four of Swords, because Jupiter is here trying to expand you. Be careful, because you have someone who possibly does witchcraft with the Magician and the Devil. And this is past the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There's this energy for some of you that is, people are really trying to stop you from doing your best. You know? Keep going anyway. This is a karmic thing. It will pass. It will pass. Don't feel defeated. I know you could be wondering, I'm so sick of this. Like, every time I turn left, I turn right. It's somebody else mad, hating, like doing the most. This is doing the most. Whether they're copying you, talking about you, just whatever way they can to compete with you is silly, stupid, silly stuff. Yeah, trying to compete with the sun. You can't compete with the sun. I'm always going to shine. I'm always going to shine. Jesus Christ. These people, they're delusional. Delusional. But it doesn't stop them from acting on their delusions. All right? And you also need to use that sun energy to keep your awareness up about who am I really dealing with? Who's in front of me? What's real? I think that's another thing. It's like, past all of how I feel, what is really going on? What's my mission? Why am I doing what I'm doing? You know, I can't let these instances, write the book on what I'm doing and be the last chapter. You can't let this kind of stuff stop you. I was picking this energy up in an Aries reading. Some of you are either dealing with an Aries or may have Aries in your chart, but you have a lot going for you. You do. And right now, it's so much karmic stuff. Literally, 99, 55, coming out of cycles of matter and all this kind of stuff that we're picking up. You will be very successful, but you have to learn balance. You have to learn not to go backwards. And literally, you could be dealing with these conflicts in order for you to say, like, you know what, this is why I don't do this shit no more. Because when I do this, this is what I end up dealing with. I get distracted. Folks be hating. All kinds of stuff. Yeah, I think they're trying to stop something really good from you happening. You may have even, with the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, made some form of advancement of your own. And then it's like, okay, wow, if they did that, what else can they do? Come in and let's stop them. And guys, this could go in a bunch of different ways, like people just calling you to waste your time, any kind of thing, like just any kind of interference. I just feel interference. But the fives and the nines are indicating change and leveling up. It's all of this conflict is just letting you see, like, what's most important, who are the people I need to be around, or what, I used to care about a particular thing, and that don't even really matter. It don't matter. I thought I needed this and that to get to this point, and look, I got here and I didn't even have that. you know, some materialistic kind of thing. You know, I didn't need that. I thought I had to be a kind of way, and all I had to do was be myself, you know, and all I have to do is keep taking care of myself and not look outside for someone else to fulfill my happiness or whatever the case may be. And doing that, just dealing with your own stuff is a lot. And then to have other people come against you is another thing where it's like, oof, you know, you're trying my patience. But don't let anybody, I don't feel like you're giving up. You could just be very tired of this shit. You could be tired of it. But don't worry, because King of Pentacles, Three of Wands tells me everything you do will be very successful. This is Midas touch energy. Don't worry, Sag and Sag placements. You're going to be okay. This will pass. You know, I told you guys about the angel number 99 and 999. 55 is even given extra energy of this. This is just karmic kind of stuff. If you have tarot cards or anything like that, make sure you do readings on yourself as often as possible to be aware of the energies around you. If you need a reading, guys, book a personal reading. Check your charts and astrology around what like this eclipse is doing for you and different things like that. Just so you have real perspective about where you are and you don't make decisions or give up or wild out because of what other people are doing, because that doesn't matter. All right. That's the reading that I have for you. If it resonates, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be updated anytime that I put out a reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the link to book is in the description box below. All right. See you later.